plastic bag test scheme was studied by Japan and Taiwan. So Japan and Taiwan is a good example for Hong Kong.
Yes, I also get a point that plastic bags is difficult to reuse, and if we want to reuse this plastic bags or use the plastic bags to make other products, it needs a lot of money. So how about if we use less plastic bags, so it is not necessary to reuse it and not necessary to raise a lot of money to reproduce and other things. So it is a good way for us to protect our environment, and then it is also a great example for us to send to the children, for them to know that we need to protect our environment and we need to learn how to use the natural resources properly.
I see your point, and I believe that the plastic bag tax can reduce the unnecessary use of this bag, because in the supermarket maybe we can see that many people will take a lot of plastic bags, but they maybe take home and to collect rubbish, and they may not need it at that moment, and so I think that it can people do this because the plastic bags is free of charge. So this tax can reduce their incentive to take it.
So if we implement this scheme, we can help to reduce the consumption of plastic bags, and that's a significant advantage to impose these schemes. And how about the disadvantage of imposing this scheme?
I want to add one more point to the advantage. A lot of Hong Kong people, they use more plastic bags just because they feel that because they're convenient. If you go shopping and then you need to bring a lot of your own bag, they think it is when people look them it is ugly and they think it is real. And if you just go shopping and then the people, they will give them some plastic bags to bring the things, and it is convenient for them.
Yeah, so everyone should have their responsibility to protect the environment. So we may have the polluter pays principle to the environment.
Yes,
That's
so
why you impose this tax.
I just want to say that because of all people focus on the convenience, so it is the time for the people to know that convenience is not the most important thing, and it is a good measure for us to tell them we need to learn and we need to protect our environment.
Yes. So you are talking about the root of the problems, and it is people lack of environmental awareness, and we need to just educate them to focus on the problems and just to let them know the problem is more serious these days, and we need to improve and protect our environment. So that's the way to improve the problem.
I just said that the attitude problem of the people and the misunderstanding of the concept or the abuse of the plastic bags.
So do you think that the plastic bag tax should impose more, or 50 cents is not enough? We should add more tax. Do you think that?
No, I don't think that, because I just think that imposing a plastic bag tax is not a way to solve the problem, but it is only a way to send a message and to allow the to allow the people that we need to focus more about the earth, and we need to protect our environment. It is not the main measure or main idea to solve the plastic bags problem.
So you are talking about the long term to get to the root of the problems. But
Yes.
In the short term, we can just impose this scheme and we can solve the problem. And I want to
Move
say
to the disadvantages.
no, I want to add something to Christy's point, and she has mentioned that the government only charge 50 cents per bag, and many people think that this may not discourage people to use less plastic bags, but although it is only a small sense, I believe that can discourage people to use plastic bags.
Yes, I just want to say that because now it is the first step to impose the tax, so it is not a good way to impose a large amount of money or a high percentage. You know that because before imposing the plastic bag in Hong Kong, a lot of people disagree this proposal. So to make them easy to agree or easy to accept, the small amount of money is okay.
And also, as you say that this tax is only want to raise the awareness of protecting the environment. So I think only a small amount of it can make people realize that the importance of protecting the environment is the responsibility of us.
So can we move to the disadvantage?
Sure.
I think the disadvantage, the most thing is, some supermarkets, they are very large, so it is not a problem for them to impose. After imposing the plastic bag tax, a lot of customers, they always go there. But for the small shop, they do not have a lot of customers, and after imposing the plastic bag, it is they need to do a lot of things, a lot of procedures, and less customers will go there.
But I do some research is opposite to your view, because some supermarket, they have the plastic bag, but in the wet market they don't have this test. So many people went to wet market and don't go to the supermarket. So I think the supermarket should do more promotion to attract these people to buy things at their shop.
This is also what I think that the tax have some disadvantage.
Yes, affect
because
the supermarket.
Yes, the tax cannot include all the shops that selling those things. In the wet market, people can still use the plastic bag freely, and so they will not go to the supermarket to buy things. And in the wet markets, they also can get a lot of plastic bags, and so the environment also be affected.
I just want to say, I think it is not fairness, and I said that because the supermarket will be, the small shop will be affected just because before imposing the tax, and a lot of people, they thought that is a problem because the small shop, they have less competitive. So after the government discussion and after a lot of people arguing, and then now the imposing tax is imposed. Yes, the tax is imposed, and now the small shop is not necessary to give the tax. But how do you think that it is fair for the supermarket?
It's not fair.
So I think
because the imposing plastic bag tax is just include the supermarket, big store, at some shopping mall, but not include the wet market and some small shop. So it's not fair.
So it's not fair between some shops, and I also think that it's not fair between people, because not every people is rich, and some people they are poor. They think that only 50 cents is charged too much for them because they lack of money, and this impose a heavy burden on them. And I also think that there are some controversy among the society, because many people argue that whether which item should be given the plastic bags, and they argue that if I go to some supermarket, I buy some raw meat and fish, should I
take the plastic bag?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because it is a reasonable behavior to take a plastic bag if you buy this item. So if people argue about this problem, I think it may affect the society's stability.
Yes, I think a lot of problems should be discussed around this topic, but now our time is
up.
yeah.